Hello, my students and listeners at home. This is online lesson coming from St. Charles College, Onitsha. The subject of today is basic science and the topic is light energy by Mrs. Onyeka Benedict. Specific objective. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to 1. Define light energy. 2. State two sources of light energy. 3. Mention two properties of light energy. 4. State the meaning of reflection of light energy. 5. Enumerate two laws of reflection of light. Meaning of light energy. Light energy is the energy that enables us to see. Sources of light energy. The main source of light energy is the energy from the sun. Other sources are lamp, torch, candle flames, and so on. These objects that produces light are called luminous objects. Non-luminous objects are objects that do not produce light. They are seen only when they reflect light from a luminous body. Example: moon, wall, human beings, tables, and so on. Properties of light energy. 1. The following are properties of light energy. Light energy can be reflected. Light energy can be refracted. Light waves can be deflected. Light wave travels in a straight line. Light waves undergoes interference and polarization. Meaning of reflection of light. Reflection is the sending back of light rays from a polished or smooth surfaces on which they fall. A light ray is the direction or path along which light travels. A beam of light is a collection of rays of light. Examples of beams of light are: we have parallel beam, we have convergent beam, and we have divergent beam, as you can see from the diagrams. Using reflection as a plane mirror to explain laws of reflection of light. Laws of reflection of light. 1. The incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. 2. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. That is to say, angle I equals to angle R. Concept of refraction of light. Definition. Reflection of light is the bending of a ray of light when traveling from one medium into another medium. The bend is due to the difference in density of the two media, which affect the speed of light. Example: light ray passing from air into glass medium, that is, from less dense medium. You see it from the diagram here, using rectangular glass prism to explain it. You see the incident ray, the normal ray, and the refracted ray. Laws of refraction of light. 1. The incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal ray at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. 2. The ratio of the sine of angle of incidence to the ratio of the angle of refraction is a constant for a given pair of media. That is to say, angle I over angle R equals to nu, and the nu is a constant. The constant nu is known as the reflective index of the second medium with respect to the first medium. Effect of light energy traveling between two media of different density. 1. Formation of total internal reflection. 2. Formation of mirage. 3. Formation of apparent depth. Mirage. Mirage is an optical illusion as a result of refraction of light ray from the sun passing through thin air and dense air. Example of this mirage can be taken as we are traveling in a well-tarred road in a motor car. When you look through the glass of the car, you will see in front of the road, you see something like that looks like a pool of water. But as your vehicle drove near, you find out that pool of water will disappear. You will not see it again. But if you look again, you see again another pool of water in front. As the vehicle drove near, the pool of water disappeared. That is an example of a mirage. That is what we are talking about in this mirage. Then we move over to apparent depth. Apparent depth. Apparent depth is seen when object inside dense medium is viewed from air, which is less dense medium. The image of the object inside water, which is less dense, appear at the position which is not real position. That is why real and apparent position of the image is obtained. Furthermore, if the bottom of the pool is viewed from the top surface, the floor of the pool is seen to be shallow than the real depth. This shallow appearance of the floor of the pool is called apparent depth of the pool. The actual depth when there is no water inside the pool is what we call real depth. Dispersion of light. Dispersion is the breaking of a single ray of light into its 7 component colors, or what we call the colors of the spectrum. As the single ray of light passes through a rectangular glass prism. Looking at the diagram, you will see the white light. When it is incident on the rectangular glass prism, they diverge, separate, giving us the 7 colors of the spectrum, which is, you see, we use abbreviation to represent them. R for red, O for orange, Y for yellow, G for green, B for blue, I for indigo, and V for violet. Dispersion. That is what I have explained in the diagram. And these 7 colors stand for the 7 colors of the rainbow. This is also how rainbow is formed. When an incident ray of light from the sun falls on a drop of water, representing glass prism, the light is dispersed, passing through the water of the short when the rain is short. While the clouds represent the screen and the rainbow appears. Colors of objects. Colors of an object depends on the colors in the light incident on it, and also on the absorption and the reflection of this light by the object. For example, a green leaf appears green and absorbs all other colors of the incident light on it. A black object in daylight absorbs all the colors of the spectrum and reflects none at all. That is why you see the object being black, because it absorbs all the colors of the spectrum, which is the 7 colors of the spectrum, and you will not see anything. Why in a white light appear white in a daylight? Because it reflects equally all the colors of the spectrum. And when all the colors of the spectrum is reflected back, you will see white. A red flower appears red in the daylight because it reflects only the red color of the spectrum and absorbs other colors. In a dark room, it can only appear red illuminated with the red light, but appear black light when it does not reflect on it. Assignment. State 2 sources of light energy. 2. Mention 2 properties of light energy. 3. State 2 laws of reflection of light. 4. The colors of the spectrum is seen with the help of A. Microscope. B. Triangular prism. C. Naked eyes. D. Lens. E. Telescope. 5. When a beam of light passes through a glass prism, it is called dash. You have to supply the answer. 6. Mention the 7 colors of the spectrum as we have studied. 7. Differentiate between ray depth and apparent depth. Thank you. We have come to the end of today's lesson, and my contact is 080 686 32319 by Mrs. Onyeka Benedict.